Okay, we're still going on these exponents. So the next thing is, well, what if the exponents are negative? Not all exponents are positive. Well, if an exponent is negative, you have to make sure it goes into the denominator. Yes, Mrs. Graham misspelled denominator, but I fixed it. I'm a little bit embarrassed, but I didn't want to rewrite the whole page. So, your negative exponent goes into the denominator. So if I write it just with variables right here, you can see that I wrote x raised to the negative second power. That means I'm going to put x in the bottom, and it's going to be 1 over x to the second. Notice, over here, x to the negative 2, that's the same as writing 1 over x to the positive 2. That negative just says put it in the denominator. So if I have something like this, that I have 1 over y to the third, that's in the denominator. So if I want to write that without writing a fraction, I write y to the negative third, because that negative says I got it from the denominator. Okay? Now, let's put some numbers into this. So, if I have 2 raised to the negative 2 power, that negative puts everything in the bottom, so that's equal to 1 over, and now it's 2 to the second. Well, what's 2 to the second? It's base of 2 multiplied 2 times. So that's 2 times 2. And 1 over 2 times 2 equals 1 over 4, or if you're writing it in decimal format, it would be 0.25. Let's look at this guy. If I start with 5 to the negative third, my base is 5, my exponent is 3, but it's a negative 3, so it has to go into the bottom. So I'm going to multiply that 5 3 times, but I'm going to do it in the denominator. 5 times 5 times 5. So 1 over 5 times 5 times 5, that's going to be equal to 1 over 125. So, go ahead and try this. What would be 1 over 10 to the third power? How would I write that as an exponent, like this guy? What would I write there? Okay, hopefully you have an answer. If not, pause it and go back. And I'm going to ask you another special thing about exponents. Well, what if it's 0? We said positives, they just multiply them together. We said negatives, they put them in the denominator. But what about 0? This one's easy cheesy. Easy, easy. Any number, doesn't even matter what it is, any number raised to 0 is going to equal 1. So 10 to the 0, that's 1. 5 to the 0, oh, that's 1. 12,343 raised to the 0 power, that's 1. So go ahead. I want you to try this. What would be 1 over 10 to the 0?